Oh, there's a new iPad Pro. Oh, that's awesome. I edit all my videos on my iPad Pro. I love iPad Pro. Let me go check it out. Oh, snap. And it's the same price and more storage. Your boy's gonna get one. Your boy's gonna get one. Let me go ahead and place this order. Oh, they got a new keyboard. Oh, look at it. It's floating, son. Oh, that's nice. Let me look at this. Okay, they put a trackpad on it. Yeah, I don't really... That's kind of dumb. You got a touchscreen on the iPad. What do you need a... But wait, something doesn't feel right here. Why would they put a trackpad? How much is this thing? What the?
This is, you know you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. So I woke up this morning and my podcast partner, Greg from Greg's Gadgets, that's right, I got an awesome podcast that's lighting the whole world on fire. You might want to check it out. The link's in the description below. He told me that a new iPad Pro came out, which is great because, as most people know, I edit all my videos on my iPad Pro. I love it. I've had iPads for many years. I think they're great tablets. Really, there's no comparison between them and an Android tablet. It's not even close. Regardless of how you feel about phones, tablets, it's a wrap. Android tablets haven't been relevant in a very long time. And while Samsung has some nice ones, come on, son, let's be real. And man, am I so excited that the iPad Pro is at the same price with a slightly better processor. By the way, the 12Z, I was expecting at least the A13 processor. I'm a little bit concerned and confused by this. And then you start to think, with all the craziness that's going on in the world right now, why are they forcing a release? You think they would maybe wait. I think Apple's just like, well, we'll just ship them. You don't have to go to a store to pick one up. So we'll just ship it to you. And I'm kind of all right with that. That was actually a suggestion I made on GadgetCast not too long ago. Me and Greg were talking about it on GadgetCast, and I said Apple should just start shipping stuff. It looks like they're going to do that. Awesome. But then when I look at it, the specs itself, there's not a whole lot of difference. There's a slightly bumped processor. I mean, it's not even a 13. Listen, they're being very specific. If this was an A13 processor, they would put A13 on it. So I don't really know why they did that. This is Pro. It's supposed to be the best. But I mean, okay. To be honest, my iPad Pro right now just rips through 4K content, and I just thought it'd be cool to get a faster one. And the GPU is supposed to be faster, which is what would actually help me render 4K files, so I guess that's okay. But then I looked at the accessories, and then I got mad. Why did you make Apple do this? Why did you make Apple do this? What is happening? If you at all ever complained about the iPad or iPad Pro not having a trackpad on the keyboard, you're to blame. Now, I have a real problem with this. Some people like mouse support on a touchscreen device, and I already kind of think that's strange because you can just touch it, but at least I can kind of understand, especially for like gaming, I guess. And there are some things where a mouse might be a little bit more useful than touch, I guess. But a trackpad on a keyboard is like the biggest backward step in technology that you could ever make. And because you complained, Apple gave it to you. And because Apple gave it to you, they added all the things to it. And because they added all the things to it, they are trying to charge you and me over $300, which, by the way, you can buy an iPad for. A complete other iPad. You might as well just convert that iPad into a touchscreen for a touchpad for the new iPad Pro. It's ridiculous. A $300 and $350 keyboard accessory for the iPad Pro. Bruh. I'm not mad at Apple at this. I'm mad at you. This is peak Apple. Apple is going to charge you out the yin and yang for any kind of addition that they put onto their existing hardware. They had no reason and probably were never going to put a touchpad on a keyboard. You don't need a touchpad on a keyboard. This is peak Apple. I don't know about you, but every single thing I saw on the video where they're talking about all the cool things you can do on the trackpad, you can do by touching the screen. The screen that's right in front of you. It's not like it's 3 feet away. Trackpads on laptops are useful because you don't generally have a touch screen when you can do the exact same things on the touchscreen. So basically, Apple came out with a pretty cool keyboard case with a floating screen thing and USB-C power pass-through, which would be great. It charged the iPad at the same time. That's prohibitively expensive because a bunch of idiots on the internet wanted a trackpad on a touchscreen device. And when you do things like this, Apple will listen and they will charge you for it. They will charge you all types of money for it. Had you not complained about it, we would have a regular nice keyboard with a floaty thing. Don't need a touchpad. The screen is touch. Then I wouldn't have to pay the price of a whole nother iPad to get a darn keyboard. I'm gonna charge you. I'm gonna charge all y'all. Y'all gonna give me some money for that keyboard because it's y'all fault. I ain't want no darn touchscreen, no darn touchpad on my darn keyboard. So you got me flustered now. You got me flustered, son. Look, lately I've been doing some really cool things with some old iPhones. Check out the iPhone 7 review I did recently in 2020. It's super cool, really great. You should check that out. But y'all are a mess. Stop asking for dumb stuff.